My name is Evan O'Grady and I'm in Geocaigh, and you're listening to Irish and Celtic Music Podcast.
Show number 744. Welcome to the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast, helping you celebrate Celtic culture through music. I am Mark Gunn. I am a Celtic musician and podcaster, also host of Pub Songs and Stories. This podcast is for fans of all kinds of Celtic music. We're here to build a strong and welcoming Celtic community, one that lifts up artists, one that shares great music. These musicians give their music to you freely with heart. If you hear a song that you love, please tell the artist. Send them an email. Let them know you heard them on the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast. And remember, these artists are not part of a big company. They are indie musicians, small bands, real people. They rely on fans like you, so your support helps them keep making music. If you can, please be generous. Buy a CD, grab an album pen or a shirt. download the music, or join their community on Patreon, just like this podcast. You'll find links to every artist in the show notes, along with showtimes when you visit us at CelticMusicPodcast.com or send an email to follow@bestcelticmusic.net. March 8th is our Irish and Celtic Music Podfest and Arts Markets happening at the Lost Druid in Avondale Estates, Georgia, just 15 minutes from downtown Atlanta. Kinfolk, the Muckers, and May Will Bloom, as well as me, the Celt Father, will be performing at this one-day festival. We are still trying to raise money for this festival to happen so I can pay all the musicians and promote the event for the local Celtic community. So if you're able to make a pledge on our Kickstarter, which is also funding our annual compilation featuring the best Celtic music of 2025, please consider doing so. You can get CDs, shirts, album pens, stickers, or just our eternal thanks. Follow the link in the show notes to do all of that. And do it soon because the campaign closes tomorrow. We kicked off the show with Adam Agee and John Sousa with the Maids of Holywell, Pat Tuohey's Reel, and Moneymusk from their album Ceol na gCarad. Next up is Albannach with Old Nick's a Piper from Eye of the Storm. I think I saw on post that they've been playing together for over 20 years, so go check them out.
In Invergordon by the sea they've built a great distillery, and every Gull is on a spree that lives in Invergordon. The mash that flows out from the still, they gobble it up with a right good will. And every Gull can hold his chill that lives in Invergordon. Dirramadoo, a dirramaday, dirramadoo, a daddy-o, dirramadoo, a dramaday, the Gulls of Invergordon, oh. Dirramadoo, a dirramaday, dirramadoo, a daddy-o, dirramadoo, a dramaday, the Gulls of Invergordon, oh. A Gloucester Gull come frae the Clyde in Invergordon to reside. He got himself half stupefied with the Gulls of Invergordon. Then he found to his surprise that he was most unfit to rise. And fly saying kind of sidey-wise when he left Invergordon. Oh, Dirramadoo-a-Dirramaday, Dirramadoo-a-daddy, oh, Dirramadoo-a-Dramaday, the Gulls of Invergordon. Oh, Dirramadoo-a-Dirramaday, Dirramadoo-a-daddy, oh, Dirramadoo-a-Dramaday, the Gulls of Invergordon. Oh. Abalar along the Spey, they do things in a different way. No gulls fly in to sing or play or tipple from the barrels, so the fumes without a care can rise unsniffed into the air. And angels can inhale their share and sing a joyful carol. Oh, Dirramadoo-a-Dirramaday, Dirramadoo-a-daddy, oh, Dirramadoo-a-Dramaday, the Gulls of Invergordon. Oh, Dirramadoo-a-Dirramaday, Dirramadoo-a-daddy, oh, Dirramadoo-a-Dramaday, the Gulls of Invergordon. Oh. Well, when we die, some people say we come back in some other way. Oh, how I'd love to come and stay as a gull in Invergordon. Dirramadoo-a-Dramaday, reincarnation would be gay. A sort of perpetual hogmanay with the Gulls of Invergordon. Oh, Dirramadoo-a-Dirramaday, Dirramadoo-a-daddy, oh, Dirramadoo-a-Dramaday, the Gulls of Invergordon. Oh, Dirramadoo-a-Dirramaday, Dirramadoo-a-daddy, oh, Dirramadoo-a-Dramaday, the Gulls of Invergordon. Oh.
did take me down by a farmer's station, his meadows and his green lawns. I heard great lamentations that the wee birds all were making, saying fare thee well to Erin and the boys of Mullaghbawn. Now I beg your pardon, ladies, and I'll ask you this one favour. I hope it is no treason on you that I now must call, for I'm condoling late and early, and my heart is nigh on breaking, all for a noble lady that lives near Mullaghbawn. Squire Jackson, he's unequal in manner or in station. He never turned a traitor nor betrayed the rights of man. But now we are in danger by a vile deceiving stranger who has ordered transportation from the hills of Mullaghbawn. With these heroes on the ocean, I'm told the ship in motion, it stood up in wild commotion, as if the seas they ran dry, with the trout and salmon gaping, as the cuckoo she left her station, saying fare thee well to Erin and the hills of Mullaghbawn. So to end this lamentation, we are all in consternation, for want of recreation, until the days they do gone. For without hesitation, we are charged with condemnation, and sent for transportation from the hills of Mullaghbawn. As my wandering steps did take me down by a farmer's station, his meadows and his green lawns, I heard great lamentations that the wee birds all were making, saying fare thee well to Erin and the boys of Mullaghbawn.
After Albannach came Alex Sturbaum with Gulls of Invergordon from River One Wide, then Tradify with Waterman's Jig and Superfly from Take Flight, and we finish up the set with the boys of Mulcrone. That's from their album Untitled. I want your feedback. What are you doing today while listening to the podcast? You can send a written comment along with a picture of what you're doing. If there's a Celtic CD or Celtic band that you saw, send it on to follow@bestcelticmusic.net. Clark emailed some photos and also sent me some Cornish language that I get to try to say. Okay. I'm going to say it's Diada, right? Did I get that, Clark? Let me know. Little Saren Ostra, I think that means hello, but I'm guessing just looking at the words, it looks very similar to Diadich, the Irish version, so I'm going to guess Diada, but the DYDHDA. Yeah. Anyways, Clark wrote, Little Saren Ostra and I are walking the tracks around our home in Cornwall's Forgotten Corner while listening. I'm deep into self-study for my Kernowick Level 1 exam, hoping to learn enough to give her a good foundation in the language, but currently letting my brain rest a while to soak in the tunes. It's hard to get a good picture of the both of us, the lush autumnal woodland and windy little streams. I wonder if you've heard the band Fool's Rock. I particularly love their take on Delcoa Sevi and Some Little Place. Here's to many more years of the podcast. Kind regards, Clark and Sereno Langwell. Thank you so much, Clark. I appreciate the email. And hi, Sereno. The little baby probably won't, understand, but maybe in, 20 years. Thank you so much for the recommendation, too. I haven't checked out that album. I will reach out to them and see if they're interested in being on the podcast, but I have not heard that music yet. So I just saw that that you sent that link. So thank you very much for that. And I'm glad the music can help inspire you in between your Cornish studies. Irish Laz Vermont emailed, "Hi Mark, this might seem a long and rambling letter, but it's just me catching up with an old friend. I feel like I've known you forever, even though we've never met. I first stumbled across your website about 20 years ago. I guess it was first starting up. I had a lot of mindless lab tasks that my brain needed some entertainment for, so I was looking for podcasts. I found the Escape Artist podcast of short stories in several genres. I've been listening to them ever since. Somehow I lost you along the way, and my recent refinding of you is an absolute joy to my soul. I am absolutely never bothered when your podcast goes over an hour. From the listener's perspective, you are welcome to go on as long as you like." Quick note, actually, I know that an hour is an arbitrary period of time for anyone. But one of the reasons I initially stuck to an hour long was because of the idea of having the podcast rebroadcast on terrestrial radio. So yeah, there's not much point in sticking to that format. Even now, there are some radio stations that do syndicate the show, and I'm always happy to let anyone do that very thing. But now it's just a habit. And we'll continue. I'm very interested to know what you have cooking for the Celtic Invasion Tours 2027. 26 is already booked with an Eileen Ivers an Ireland tour. I had my first visit to Ireland in June 2024 with Eileen Ivers on a tour bus with 40 other fans. It was phenomenal, hopping from pub to pub, having sessions, drumming along with the world-famous fiddler and all of her incredibly talented friends along the way. Not to mention the incredible scenery. It was the best week of my adult life. I can't imagine that you don't know who Eileen Ivers is. Just in case, start with her Immigrant Soul album. I think it'd be right up your alley. And we pause. Yes, Eileen Ivers is fantastic. For my next Celtic Invasion vacation, I am looking at going back to Galway, Ireland. So Cliffs of Moher, going up the coast, the wild Atlantic coast. So if you're interested in that, head on over to CelticInvasion.com. You always wonder what people are up to while listening. Since I have 700 hours of wonderful backlog to catch up on, I listen doing just about everything. I listen while I'm at the computer, doing photo touch-ups, during my daily commute, doing laundry, doing dishes, doing yard work. My favorite piece is when I'm out on my kayak, Mother Nature, and some great music. I really appreciate all the work you do in this fantastic podcast. I've recently shared it with my 40 travel companions, all fans of Irish music, and everybody knows that I know, or sort of know, in my online forums. I hope that you've gained several listeners from that. I love the mix that you've got going on. It's a lot of fun. I really like the occasional themed ones, like the all women's podcast from your band so far. My favorite is Lord of the Pounce. I am a cat lover and need to actually get that CD at some point when I'm at a computer instead of my phone listening. Another side note, that song is no longer available on a CD. It's only available as an album pen. So if you want to support the podcast, I've got a great album pen for that. Continuing, I have had some thoughts of some other themed editions for the podcast: all female vocalists, all male vocalists, all Irish airs, all instrumentals. Right now, I'm in my kayak on the reservoir, listening to a nuthatch and some woodpeckers and cicadas, and watching the sun slowly sink behind the trees. It's one of my favorite places to be, and I absolutely love having good music to keep me company. I guess I better remember to attach a few photos. Slán go fóill. Thank you so much, Samantha. I really appreciate your comments, and welcome back to the podcast. And welcome to anyone who Samantha might have introduced the podcast. I hope you're enjoying the show as well. All right, let's get back to the music. Low Power Trio is up next with Jug of Punch. It's from their album, Dirty Old Town.
One pleasant evening in the month of June, as I was sitting with my glass and spoon, a small bird sat on an ivy bunch, and the song he sang was the Jug of Punch. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay. A small bird sat on an ivy bunch, and the song he sang was the Jug of Punch. What more diversion can a man desire than and to sit him down by an alehouse fire, a fiddle band and a hearty lunch, and on the table that jug of punch. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, a fiddle band and a hearty lunch, and on the table a jug of punch. Let the doctors come with all their art, they'll make no impression upon my heart. A private eye will forget his hunch when he's gone outside of a jug of punch. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay. A private eye will forget his hunch when he's gone outside of a jug of punch. And if I get drunk, my money's my own, and if you don't like it, leave me alone. I'll tune my fiddle and I'll rosin my bow, and I'll be welcome wherever I go. And tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay. I'll tune my fiddle and I'll rosin my bow, and I'll be welcome wherever I go. And when I'm dead and in my grave, no costly tombstone will I crave. Just lay me down in my native peat, with a jug of punch at my head and feet. Tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay, tooraloo-raloo, tooraloo-ralay. Just lay me down in my native peat, with a jug of punch at my head and feet. With a jug of punch at my head and feet.
The barefoot dance, the barefoot sing, the barefoot step in the magic ring. Tread right here to the light of day. The barefoot steal your soul away. Gold and silver shine all round, in 1,000 lights on the dancing ground. Oh, come not here at the fall of night, where the fair folk dance in the waning light. Tall and proud and wondrous fair, the people of the dark and air hold high the iron that they fear. When the fair folk call, don't let them near. In the hollow hills the old ones throng, and click their bones to the Ceol's song. The banshee wails in the darkling night, as the fair folk dance till the morning light. The fair folk dance, the fair folk sing, the fair folk step in the magic ring. Tread right here to the light of day, the fair folk steal your soul away. 7 years spent out of time, and all is lost that once was mine. I tarried once and listened long to the echoes of the fair folks' song. I dim like dew, I cast away the mirth with gentle calm and proud with pound. On and on each day is done, on and on triumphant as each night is won. I come from every star, 1,000 voices washed in tone. I whisper stories from afar, bathed in light I stand alone. On and on each day is done, on and on triumphant as each night is won. I come from ancient kings, through sleeping leaves I bring the storm. With no remorse the tempest sings through every tree and field and form. On and on each day is done, on and on triumphant as each night is won. I come from moonlit sky, a song of peace to all who sleep. On silver wings I gently fly, a harbor safe from swirling deep. On and on each day is done, on and on triumphant as each night is won. I come from far at sea, by dawning light day shadows me. On skimming waves I go with glee, the endless hunt it keeps me free. On and on each day is done, on and on chased by the sun. On and on triumphant as each night is won.
She hopped on a fast train, eyeing me through the rain. I jumped and reached for her hand. Then down jagged tracks we rolled, holding each other close, chasing the dreams that we had. We crossed the Atlantic with waves high and frantic. The ship stayed course through the storms. And while being tossed about, we held each other close, bringing us comfort and warmth. Singing, hold me, lady-dee-dee, hold me close. Ah, hold me, lady-dee-dee, hold me close. horizon, we could see Ellis Island, our hopeful eyes opening wide. We settled in South Boston, holding each other close. It's here that we'll start our lives. Singing, hold me, lady-di-di, hold me close. Ah, hold me, lady-di-di, hold me close. Hold me close. Those who made the journey from years long ago speak to the souls who trudge on. Catch up to your dreams and hold each other close. It's echoing from the beyond. Singing, hold me, lady-di-di, hold me close. Ah, hold me, lady-di-di, hold me close. Ah, hold me, lady-di-di, hold me close. Ah, hold me, lady-di-di, hold me close. Hold me close. Oh, yeah.
After Low Power Trio came Heather Dale with Fair Folk from Fairy Tale, then Low Lily with a single that they released called Night Lament, and we finish off the set with Stephen MacDonald, Chapter 1, Hold Me Close from The Legend of John Lally. Thank you, patrons of the podcast. Because of you, this podcast exists. Because of your generosity, we release new episodes almost every week. You make that possible, truly. Your support does more than pay the bills. It keeps Celtic music moving forward. It helps us share this music with listeners all over the world. It helps grow a global Celtic community. Your patronage covers everything behind the scenes: audio editing, artwork, weekly issues of the Celtic Music magazine, promotion, and most importantly of all, it helps us buy music from indie Celtic artists so that they can keep creating and we can keep sharing it. If you are already a patron, thank you. You are the heart of the show. And if you're not yet, you are always welcome. Patrons get early access to episodes, music-only editions, free MP3 downloads, exclusive stories and artist interviews, and a vote in the Celtic Top 20. Join us today. Help keep this music alive and vibrant. A special thanks to our new and continued patrons, Julia Usuri and Jerry Core. Here is your 3-step plan to support the podcast. Number 1, go to our Patreon page. Number 2, decide how much you want to pledge each and every month. $4, $12, $25, $100, $10,000. That would be great. Number 3, keep listening to the Irish and Celtic Music podcast to celebrate Celtic culture through music. You can become a generous patron of the podcast on Patreon at songhinge.com. And yes, you can join me on a Celtic Invasion vacation. We are going to Galicia this summer, and hopefully next year we'll head out to Galway, and I hope you can join me on one of those trips. Tony, Christie, and Ranagri are up next with Paddy's Green Shamrock Shore from the Great Irish Songbook, Volume 2.
From Geocaigh we sailed away on the 23rd of May. We were boarded by a pleasant crew, bound for America. Fresh water there we did take on 5,000 gallons or more, in case we'd run short going to New York, far away from the Shamrock shore. So fare thee well, sweet Liza dear, likewise to Derry town. And twice farewell to my comrade boys who dwell on that sainted ground. If fortune it ever should favor me, or I do have money in store, I'll come back and I'll wed the wee lassie I left on Paddy's Green Shamrock. were all seasick, not a man on board was free. We were all confined unto our bunks, with no one to pity for me. No father dear, no mother kind, to hold up my head when 'twas sore, which made me think more on the lassie I left on Paddy's green shamrock shore. So fare thee well, sweet Liza dear, likewise to Derry town, and twice farewell to my comrade boys who dwell on that sainted ground. If fortune it ever should favor me, or I do have money in store, I'll come back and I'll wed the wee lassie I left on Paddy's green shamrock shore. Side in 23 days. We were taken as passengers by a man and led round in 6 different ways. We each of us drank a parting glass in case we might never meet more, and we drank a health to old Ireland and Paddy's green shamrock shore.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
After Tony, Christie, and Ranagri came Brad the Piper with The Truth from The Forgotten Game. Then Mary Frances Leahy with Celticumbia from First Light. And we finished off the set with The Crazy Rogues. That was Lady with a Lily Crown from Advanced Roguery. I was reminded, the album, The Great Irish Songbook, Volume 2 by Ranagri, it reminded me that I gave out a free songbook that I called The Great Irish Songbook over on Patreon. So if you enjoy Irish songs and you want some lyrics to access and have at your fingertips, this songbook features all the Celtic songs that I've released on my CDs over the past 20 years or so. So go check it out. If you enjoyed any of the songs in this episode, make sure to vote in the Celtic Top 20 for 2026. This is our way of finding the best songs and artists each year. You can vote for as many songs and tunes that inspire you in each episode. Your vote helps me create this year's Best Celtic Music episode. You have just 3 weeks to vote. Cast your vote right now. And we're going to finish up the show with the McDades. They have a brand new single out. It is called Peggy-O. Thank you so much for listening. I'll be back next week. Sláinte.
Louisiana country.
Support for this program comes from Dr. Annie Lukowski of Centennial Animal Hospital in Corona, California. Support for this program comes from international speaker Joseph Dumond, teaching the ancient roots of the Gaelic people. Learn more about their origins at sightedmoon.com. Support for this program comes from Cascadia Cross-Border Law Group, creating transparent borders for more than 25 years, serving Alaska and the world. Find out more at CascadiaLawAlaska.com. Support for this program comes from Hank Woodward. The Irish and Celtic Music Podcast is produced by Mark Gunn, the Kilt Father, and our patrons on Patreon. The show is edited by Mitchell Peterson with graphics by Miranda Nelson Designs. Visit our website to follow the show. You'll find a link to all the artists played in this episode. Todd Wiley is the editor of the Celtic Music Magazine. Subscribe to get 34 Celtic MP3s for free. Plus, you'll get 7 weekly news items about what's happening with Celtic music and culture online. Best of all, you will connect with your Celtic heritage. Please tell one friend about this podcast. Word of mouth is the absolute best way to support any creative endeavor. Finally, remember, clean energy isn't just good for the planet, it's good for your wallet. Solar and wind are now the cheapest power sources in history, but too many politicians would rather protect billionaires than help working families save on their bills. Real change starts when we stop allowing the ultra-rich to write our energy policy and run our government. Let's choose affordable, renewable power. Clean energy means lower costs, more freedom, and a planet that can actually breathe. Promote Celtic culture through music at CelticMusicPodcast.com.